RVBN, The Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great MBTA video blogs, great top 10 list of everything and anything video blogs, plus a whole lot more. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time now 7:26 in the evening, Berwick, Massachusetts. It's Sunday, July 9, 2017. About 80 degrees out right now, and it's been sunshine from sunrise to sunset. Not any raindrops today, which is good, but don't get used to it. The heat and humidity will be back before you know it. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. Tampa Bay Rays beat the Boston Red Sox by the score 5-3. All-star break for the Red Sox. They have the next 4 days off. The Boston Celtics signed Aaron Bonds to a 1-year contract, and Katie Nolan is most likely going to go to ESPN when her contract expires in November. There's talk she might go sooner if she agrees to a buyout, which she could be doing. Katie Nolan has not been on Fox Sports 1 or FS1 since the Super Bowl when Garbage Time was canceled. And that's about it on news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in flash with my second and final video blog subject of the day, the WWE House Show Card Review from Madison Square Garden on 2/19/90. But first, hear this. Tomorrow on RVBN, 3 more video blogs for your entertainment. First video blog will be about former NHL player Al Secor. Second video blog of the day will be about Storyland, the theme park in Glen, New Hampshire on Route 16. And the third and final video blog on that will be about the WWE House Show Card Review from Madison Square Garden on March 19th, 1990. More on the way. Please do not walk on or near the railroad tracks. Trains are bigger than you. They cannot stop for you when you're trying to cross the railroad tracks. It takes a 60-mile-per-hour train 1 mile to completely stop, and you can't beat a train, so please stay away from the tracks. RVBN, I'm back. My second and final video plug subject of the day is about the WWE House Show Card Review from Madison Square Garden on February 19th, 1990. This was a President's Day card at the Garden. The main event was Hulk Hogan and Brutus Beefcake facing off against Mr. Perfect and Genius Lanley Powerful, plus other exciting matches. It was called on the MSG Network by Gorilla Monsoon, Hillbilly Jim, and Bobby the Brain Heenan. And here's what happened. The first match was Playboy Buddy Rose, who was returning to the Madison Square Garden for the first time in over 5.5 years. The arena announcer said he was 317 pounds, but Playboy Buddy Rose says, "I'm a slim, trim 217 pounds." He was probably more than 317 pounds at this time, facing off against Tito Santana. This was, basically a back and forth match. Ending had Tito Santana hit the flying jalapeno on him. El Peso Demonte, the flying forearm for the 1, 2, 3. At this time, Playboy Rose was just a jobber to the stars in the WWE. It's kind of waste of talent, in my humble opinion. Later on in the year, he got the blowaway diet. The next match was rugged Ronnie Garvin facing off against Earthquake, who was making his Madison Square Garden debut. This was a total squash by Earthquake. He pins rugged Ronnie Garvin with an aftershock, the splash afterwards. Earthquake delivers several more earthquake splashes to Ronnie Garvin. Ronnie Garvin gets taken out on a stretcher. They were building Earthquake as the next monster big heel. Vince McMahon loves to push big men, just like I like to talk about cute lady blondes, especially weather blondes. But anyway, the next match was the Red Rooster Cock-a-doodle-doo, who is Terry Taylor, facing off against the model Whit Martell, Arrogance. And this was another highly competitive matchup. If this happened like 5 years ago, in like 1985, this would be a main event anywhere in the country. That's what Gorilla Monsoon, one of his famous quotes. But this basically was just a WWE match. 12 minutes. Red Rooster kind of, put up a fight. Looked good for Martel, but in the end, Rick Martel puts the Red Rooster in the Boston Crab, and the Red Rooster taps out. The next match was the main event. It was Mr. Perfect and his advisor, the genius Lanny Poffo, facing off against WWE Champion Hulk Hogan and Brutus the Barber Beefcake, cutting and strutting. And they were later known as the Mega Maniacs in 1993. And this was an awesome match. Ending had Hulk Hogan deliver a leg drop to Genius and pinned him 1, 2, 3 afterwards. Mr. Perfect hightails it out of town. And Mr. Perfect and the Genius gets a haircut from Brutus Barber Beefcake, and fans go crazy. The next match was Jim Brunzell substituting for Superfly Jimmy Snuka, facing off against Bad News Brown. And this was another decent matchup. Jim Brunzell looked pretty good, but in the end he was given the ghetto blaster by Bad News Brown, putting him 1, 2, 3. Jim Brunzell was basically a jobber to the stars at this point. Next match was the African Dream Akeem with the Dr. Style Slick, facing off against the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, with Sweet Sapphire in his corner. First time that Dusty Rhodes appeared at Madison Square Garden in close to 7 years. American Dream. He was in the polka dots, and then like Akeem was like a little bit of a rib of Dusty Rhodes. And this was a funny match. Ending had Akeem try to deliver a knee drop to Dusty Rhodes, but Dusty goes out of the way, and Akeem accidentally knocks out his manager, Slick, and Akeem goes flying out of the ring, and then the referee counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dusty Rhodes wins by countout, and the de facto main event for this card at Madison Square Garden was Hacksaw Jim Duggan, oh, USA, and the Rockers Shawn Michaels and Ray Jannetty facing off against the Powers of Pain, the Warlord and the Barbarian, and the Devious One, Mr. Fuji. And this was a crazy 6-man tag team match. Ending had getting a little bit out of control with like Shawn Michaels and the Powers of Pain, and Mr. Fuji was going to go into his trunks for the ceremonial salt to throw in Marty Jannetty's eyes, but Hacksaw Jim Duggan grabs 254 and clocks Mr. Fuji, and then Marty Jannetty pins Fuji 1, 2, 3. And this Madison Square Garden house show card was a solid B. They had a lot of great matches here, a little filler, but little solid, even though it was only 7 matches. It seems like the house show cards in 1990 have fewer matches than the previous years. That's about it on that. I'll be back tomorrow, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with 2 more 3 more video blogs for your entertainment. I keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Benning guy. Molly Rosebud, WCCOX, and has nice legs. Elizabeth, that's so stunning. She's the best. Amy Squeezy's awesome. Awesome Amy. Linda Churchill, WPIX channel, love New York. Such a King Cougars, get the best legs in New York City, bar none. Bobby Gibbs for ABC, 11 sweet southern accent, best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. Lynn Claire, WHGH channel 7, Boston's awesome best legs in Boston. And Michelle Beto of ESPN Sports Nation and NBA Countdown is so cool. Got the best legs on ESPN. Beto, bye now.